Good morning, Crable Mennonite School. Today is Thursday, May 19th, and I'm Miguel.
And I'm Steven. We're here on our second to last episode of Crable Live, and we have 10 days of school left. Let's make sure we make the most of it.
8th graders are looking forward to our field trip today, where we will be going to Tres Hermanos restaurant. We will get some practice ordering our food in Spanish.
Last Friday was a big success as we had our middle school project night. 6th graders' projects were displayed that were based on the book they read. They were dioramas, posters, Minecraft creations, and a stop-motion video that parents were able to see.
7th graders were able to pitch their ideas similar to the show Shark Tank. They explained their ideas to help everyday problems a little easier.
In 8th grade, we presented our food truck projects. We painted and decorated facades that resemble a food truck, then offered samples of a food based off a book that we read. We were also able to present our business ideas to the audience.
Next in our schedule is to take a look at the weather. To do that, you may have guessed that we'll hear from our weatherman, Nathan. Over to you.
Good morning. It's 63 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. But however, those clouds will break up as the day continues. Today's high is 82, low is 58. Probability of precipitation, 15%. Winds are coming in from the south, 5 miles per hour. Feels like 63 degrees. Humidity's about 80%. We have moderate air quality. Moon phase is waning. In fact, we just had a full moon, which was a lunar eclipse just a bit ago. And sunrise and sunset, it's getting close to 14 and a half hours. And we'll peak at around 15 hours in late June. This is my weekly forecast. Pretty nice today, but it's going to get hot. Real hot. It's sort of surprising to believe this because for a majority of the spring, temperatures have been below average. But that will change. In fact, on Saturday, high 95, and on Sunday, high 93. We could hit record high temperatures. Very, very opposite of what we've had over the spring. But that won't be lasting for too long as we cool down. On Sunday night or evening, we're going to be getting a cold front moving through, and along that, it'll be bringing some thunderstorms, which will quickly cool it down to high, may barely only make it to 70 on Monday, and be like that for the rest of the week. So, on Saturday, I wouldn't be surprised if they issued a heat advisory. It's also going to be getting humid on the weekend, so it feels like temperatures could be well over 100 at times. Now, here's our climate averages varying from wintertime to the summertime. Our average winter nighttime low would be around 20 degrees. Our average summer high temperature around 85, 86 degrees. And for May, our average high is around mid-70s, low mid-50s. So on Saturday, on the weekend, temperatures will be around 20 degrees above average. Our record high temperature ever recorded was 109 degrees in 1918, which occurred in the middle of summer. Our record low temperature here was negative 22 in 1994, which came just after a blizzard hit. But we'll be seeing temperatures coming back to near normal for next week. Back to you.
Thank you, Nathan, for that update. And we also want to thank everyone that came out to middle school concert night on Tuesday night. We had some instrumental performances, including brass, strings, and percussion.
There were plenty of vocal performances from our various chorus, singing songs about Broadway and different creatures that have a place in God's choir. We also heard a song that was in the Tongan language.
Speaking of music, last week we asked you how many musicians from the largest orchestra ever assembled. This record was set in Venezuela by their National System of Youth and Children's Orchestra.
They were able to bring together a total of 8,573 musicians that all played together at the same time. This means that Mrs. Keller's 5th grade class was the closest with their guess of 9,600.
I heard that in the orchestra, the violinists weren't doing much.
Oh yeah, what were they doing?
They were just fiddling around.
Okay, Well, it's with a bit of sadness that we say that we only have one final trivia question for the year, which means it's the last one that we'll be able to get to ask during our time here at Crable.
It was a bit of a unique experience for us because we are able to host this show for 2 years instead of the typical one. For this, our last trivia question, we want to know how many episodes of Crable Live did we host over the past 2 years.
Give us your best guess, and next week we'll be able to be back one last time to tell you who was the closest. Until then, we hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.